Okay. All right. I know I'm going to share my poem. Well, what I didn't share was that when you asked me to write a poem about love for that issue of Love Now magazine, that I was like, how am I going to write a poem about love? What was this, last year? Or yeah, what is that going to be about right now? I have a long time poem, LOVE. I write a lot of love poems and loving poems or whatever. But to be asked to write a poem about love, I was like, oh no. Then we had to go, since we're talking about editors, have to go back and forth, and you know, this is gonna be interesting. You know, because I wanted, like, how far can I go with this love poem? And so thank you for, the back and forth. And anyway, love, the word, it's everywhere. Something, it went off. Yeah, I feel in good company when that kind of shit happens. And plus, grace for all of us. Hey, we doing the best we can. If we accidentally turn the mic off, it ain't nothing. I mean, yeah, in the realm of all the things, it ain't nothing. All right. Love, the word, it's everywhere, every day, all the times. Seen, said, heard, but is it? Meaning, is it? Is the action of love everywhere, every day, all the times? The actions of love, the actual active cultivating of love, not simply, merely, solely, only, some banal, empty, insincere, inactive, memed, phrased, quoted, versed type love. Here's a quote and a query. How's it been working out for everyone, every day, all the times, somewhere, in some way, ways, not ever really thinking, giving, being, living, making, building, creating, love, feeling loved? How's it been going? 'Cause grief is growing exponentially out here, in here, one by one and all around. Is love doing the same? Meaning, is love actively growing exponentially by leaps and bounds? Well, like grief, let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds. Oh, another quote. Let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds. This is how the hook go. Let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds. Now, how's that sound? Now, how's that sound? Yeah. Let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds. Now, how's that sound? Now, how's that sound? Let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds, singularly, collectively, in community. Is this just a dream? Or will we plant, tend, sow, grow love finally, fully, really, really? Let's grow love finally, fully, really. Let's grow love exponentially by leaps and bounds. Now, how's that sound? Okay. Whew. Thank you. Praise the poets is my phrase. All right, that's my regular phrase. Praise, THA. Praise the poets. Oh, praise the poets, yo. That's my phrase. Praise the poets, yo. gosh, you haven't heard all this stuff and felt all this stuff and all this information. When I read the headlines, I be bored. I'm like, this not even creative and shit. And plus, we don't even want to know this dumb shit. Like Kai said, I don't want to know about the fucking truck full of fucking mackerel and shit that was robbed and shit. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Yo, and this is what the poets do too. They hype each other up, and then we hear each other going on and on and on. And we like, okay, well then I'm gonna do this. Cause you catch the flow, and plus how amazing has it been to hear this history, story, poetry, information, lyricism, wordplay, grief. So I don't know, but I would like to share the first thing that I ever wrote that opened up the door for me to tell my story over and over and over again, unflinchingly, with love, with compassion, with grace for all of y'all. If you can't take it or whatever, but we get to tell our stories. And my homies and comrades and them gave me some courage this evening. And you mentioned your grandfather, George, and right in that moment I was thinking about this poem and my father, George. Anyway, this is for my mother, me, y'all, us, to get to tell your shit. If you thought you couldn't tell your shit, you could tell your shit. You could talk your shit. You could tell your story. Was it sad? Was it happy? Is it effed up? Hey, listen, let me trade off effed up stories with you. Tissues, coffee, whatever. We can do that. No judge, no shame. Anti-judge, anti-shame. Okay? Let's return to innocence lost. Okay. We all right? My friends who know me, are we all right? Okay. Well, you don't mess me up for the whole night. We love each other. We get to I'm so excited we get to tell our stories. Thank you, and thank you, Joss, for this element of it, the journalistic element. We're doing, but to shine a light on that, and that, yeah, to put it all together, and we're going to do this. We're doing this. Muffled sound of fist on flesh, blows to chest, no breath, air gasps. You ain't nothing but white trash, bitch. With each hit, each kick, each broken rib, crack, crack, bones are crying. Mommy's crying and bleeding and pleading, and then daddy wants to fuck. Dick hard swell with power rush. And as if all that wasn't enough, mommy 7 months heavy with birth as daddy grunts and curse-drunk nothings in her bloodied ear. First lullaby, first son will ever hear and never forget. Mommy almost bled to death when she had him finally. Uterus shredded, bruised, and weak from being daily beat, and Friday nights were the worst, and daddy never came with flowers. Instead, he spent hours at some corner spot with some bar cock named Cookie, putting his thing down, soiling mommy's sheets with sweet talk shit. Cookies, cheap lipstick, hair grease, sperm, and Jezebel juice. To hell with the good news that he was a father for the first time. His thirst for wine and women clouded his vision. No warm welcome from mother and son, just the rank smell of ass crack, funk, and cum. Mommy's prayerful strength, her best defense, she burned their dirty linens, made a fresh bed, lay sleeping first sun down and never made a sound. As she purged her scourge with birth blood and quiet tears, watching as her fears and love and sacrifice lie there breathing, dreaming, fresh from God's eye. Mommy's little survivor like her. Mommy called crazy and scorned 'cause she two more born. One boy soon after, the girl much later. And although they were both sung the same lullabies of hate, her first son, the first one, whose womb world was profane, came of age playing street games with Stewie, Rezzy, and little brother, till his heart started to wither in pain and shame. Blame mom for the wrong she let daddy do to her and him. Let sins of the father cause his innocence to wander. Chose to squander his dreams. Stopped believing in himself. Made impossible shit right. Espoused no causes but his own. See, he couldn't protect mommy's neck from daddy's wrath. He couldn't protect mommy's ass from daddy's grass. He couldn't shield her ears from daddy's foul-mouthed liquor breath jeers. Syrupy confidence, his best defense. Brown bottles house his swift descent. Phones called cops on block frequent for his shenanigans. Now daddy and him twins in addiction, given to false-hearted heavens and friends by liquefied demons. From conception till end had become what he despised, now destined for demise. Survived 9 lives. Conning, jewelry pawning, arrest, theft, womanizing, only for money, never for sex. Bullet in chest, baseball bat to the head, left for dead. But eyes wide and glassy, speech slowed and slurred, lips twitched with caked up codeine candy in mouth corners. One December 24th. Lost boy takes final ride to suburban supplier. Shots were fired by an old man with a shaky hand, but not shaky enough to miss. Hit lost boy in back. False friend runs for door, leaves first son bloodborne lying in blood on cold floor. Death was the cost of returning to innocence lost. Poem, we can tell our own shit. If I didn't tell you, how would you know that this is my life? How would you know that if you have a story that's similar, that you could talk to me about it? That I won't make you feel any type of way at all. We could come together. Can I tell you mine? You could tell me yours. Can I tell you mine? Can I talk about my grief? Do I have to walk around out here feeling all ridiculous, being in my room, thinking I can't leave the crib when I'm a social butterfly, and then grief turned me into an antisocial butterfly? And I gotta figure it out and come outside. Should I be silent? Well, I guess I could, and when I want to, I very much am. Much more than I used to be. Hey, I really think we should help each other. Am I tripping? You know, am I tripping? Like it was said a few times, like we need each other. Thank you for, listening to my story. Thank you for, I felt the energy in here, and thank you for telling yours. Let us do it and hold each other up together as we continue to do it together by ourselves. Tell our own stories. Tell somebody else's stories. And thank you, Joss. And yeah. Love y'all, yo. Love y'all, yo. Woo.